Feels like a jump scare at the end. Hello everyone, it's Lauren here. How's it going? Random band, random song. This goes out to Melvin. NOFX. I have heard of this band. I want to say they are like sort of punk, pop punk. Is that the genre for these people? That's sort of where I'm thinking they go. I know I've heard of this band. I couldn't, like, if you played, I couldn't pick them out of a lineup or anything, but like, I definitely know that title. So this song is called Generation Z, and that's all I know about it. Oh, I know there's no screaming. I know that. But other than that, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But I like the name of this album, First Ditch Effort. That's clever. Happy second cup of coffee to you. Let's just jump right in. I have my lyrics down here. Ready to go?
I think that our kids will probably see the end of humanity as we know it, 'cause this world's about to blow it. Will they see what they saw in ancient Rome? The destruction of the home. Will they see the end of civility? 'Cause when morality's been blurred, procreation seems absurd, and human rights and freedom are just words that have lost all their meaning in a world that is bleeding like an animal in slaughter. I hope that my daughters never know.
I was waiting for that. I didn't know it was coming right then, but this is one of those voices that's not going to win a singing competition, but as the frontman of a band, it's okay. It's one of those kind of things, you know what I mean? I hope that's not too harsh. Maybe it is. I mean, I wouldn't, just being as honest as I am, I wouldn't call that a pleasant singing voice. With the band, like with that sound, it's okay. I'm going to leave it at that. So in case you were wondering, I actually Googled this before I started because I wasn't quite sure. Gen Z, the year for Gen Z. So Gen Z is born between 1997 and 2012. So if you're a Gen Z, I'd like you to comment below. I am not Gen Z. So we're saying here that this generation, Gen Z, is going to see the end of humanity, the end of civility. This is old-ish. 6 years ago. I was thinking it was older than that. 2016. Okay. Let's keep going.
Bleeding like an animal in slaughter. I hope that my daughters never know what it feels like to give up, to know the whole world is corrupt, to realize they are really on their own and there's no one left who cares about the future. Infected cuts don't need a suture. There's a feeling that the human race has seen the checkered flag, and the laps that are given are the last ones ever driven, and everyone who's still living knows that it's a shame that the earth will live on but can't give birth to a baby planet where we could start over again. We've been divided, we've been bled like a chicken without a head, running frantically amok, taking but not giving a fuck.
Yeah, I just paused during the guitar solo. Sorry. What a cynical song. I think there's some truth in here, but what a cynical song. So this sound is reminding me, like I thought they were. I've put them in the right genre of like MXPX. I used to really be into MXPX, so this sound is like nostalgic for me. I think MXPX and NOFX should have like teamed up for something. Maybe they did. I'm not aware. I think there are people left who care about the future. All right, let's keep going.
Like a chicken without a head, running frantically amok, taking but not giving a fuck. History is just an alibi. It's believing every lie man has ever dared to write. It's so much easier to see that complex reality. A lifetime full of misery and blight. So we tell
this is really hitting me in a weird way because I don't, maybe I'm just sort of living in some kind of a bubble, probably. Yeah, I don't know about this song. Just being honest, I don't know. I mean, it sounds fine, but these lyrics are just kind of like... Alright, let's keep going. I don't know who this person is, but I'll figure it out maybe.
We read the Parkoram for lunch, eat Old Testaments for a snack, and read the Lullaby before bed. There's no more point of view when your only thought is food. The Bible has been replaced with a survival guide that uses perishables instead of parables. Because there's no stories left to preach. There's no life lessons left to teach anyone. Why bother? Who are we? Are we the intellects or the insects? We're not the ones who will ever know the answer. It's impossible for us to imagine what is right in front of us. I guess that's what makes us think we're human. But being human only lets us see a little farther than animals. Feel depression from spending most of your life working? Try chemicals. Chemicals make everything better. Hate, love, morality, they're just chemical reactions. Are we just chemically imbalanced ants? Or chemically fueled rants? It really just comes down to sex and power. I bet the last man standing, the last woman on this planet, the last person on the earth doesn't give a shit. The idea that he, or most likely she, is the last one. The last person on this planet will fuck the dead and die thinking not about why didn't anyone care, but why her life was so unfair. It's time. It needs to be said. I'm sorry to be the one to inform you, but man and womankind has unfortunately been pronounced dead.
Happy New Year! It's January 2nd today. Feels like a jump scare at the end. Okay, I gotta see who that is. Sidra Hitching, I think. I'm gonna go with that. I don't really know what to say about that. It's just not for me. That's all. It's just not for me. I'm not feeling the negativity today. I'm not feeling the super cynical outlook on life and the world and the future. And, yeah. I could easily sit here and just tell you that that's fantastic and I agree with everything they said. It is the best song ever. But I just can't say that, so... I will give it a second listen. But that's my initial thought on it. Yeah, let me listen to it again and I'll be right back. Welcome back. I'm back. I'm just not a huge fan of this. I'm just going to leave it at that. I think it's perfectly acceptable not to like something. Melvin, I'm sorry that I was not a fan of your selection. I'm just not feeling this song today. Maybe I would be feeling it at another time. But right here, right now, I'm not really feeling it. But happy belated birthday. Thanks for the suggestion. Sound off below what you think. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you for the next one.